Hi, my name is Prince. I am a co-founder of Braha. If you live in a developed nation, you have a physical address that you can give to a friend and have them arrive exactly at your home. You can also buy something online and have it delivered to an address. If you get into an emergency, you can call 911 and have the police or ambulance arrive exactly at your address. But for some 1 billion people living in developing nations, this is not possible. This is due to the lack of street and home addresses in these areas of the world. This problem is significant because the lack of addresses has stifled industries like e-commerce, postal services, emergency services, and other industries in such areas. Imagine having an emergency at home and an ambulance unable to reach you simply because your neighborhood does not have addresses. This is the problem we are solving at Braha Maps. Our solution involves using drones and machine learning to map and give addresses to buildings and roads in developing nations. Because of our solution, industries like e-commerce, delivery, and postal services that depend on addresses and are currently not feasible in such areas will become feasible. This will create jobs, lift millions out of poverty, and provide people with a better standard of living. Here's the technology we're building. We will use drones to take aerial images. These images will be sent to our servers for storage and processing. Roads and buildings in the images will then be segmented and given addresses according to a scheme that we have developed. The addressed roads and buildings will then be rendered as a map and delivered through an app. The market opportunity is huge. 90% of neighborhoods in developing nations do not have addresses. Also, internet and smartphone adoption in these areas continue to skyrocket, and so we have an avenue through which we can deliver our addressing and mapping solution to these neighborhoods. Our competitive advantages. First, all three founders lived for over 20 years in Africa and experienced this problem firsthand. This experience is crucial in building a platform that will not only solve the problem, but also appeal to the local populace. Because these neighborhoods lack addresses in the first place, existing mapping services like Google Maps and Waze are rendered ineffective. This makes our startup first to market in developing nations. And for data-heavy ventures like mapping, being first is very significant. Also, we will use machine learning algorithms for segmenting buildings and roads in the aerial images our drones will take. This will make our solution very scalable. Our business model. We are still identifying means of generating revenue from our solution, but there are a couple of ways we could do it. Currently, e-commerce, food, and postal delivery services are highly inefficient in developing nations. A delivery personnel, for example, has to get on the phone with a customer and receive descriptive directions to the customer's home. We believe that our platform can reduce delivery times in such areas by 85%. So we could provide our platform to such delivery companies and charge them a fee. Also, we can provide our mapping and navigation solution to governmental emergency services for an annual fee. For individual users, we intend to make our app and addresses completely free for them. The team. I am Prince, and I'm in charge of building our Android and iPhone apps. My other two co-founders are Douglas and Victor. Douglas is in charge of our machine learning platform, and Victor is in charge of all drone operations. Our roadmap. The team is super focused on building this solution for the billion plus people who lack addresses. We started work on this idea 2 weeks ago and have already finished developing a scheme for generating and assigning addresses to buildings and roads in the areas we intend to map. Over the next 12 months, we intend to complete our mapping infrastructure and begin mapping in Accra, Ghana. Also, we will roll out our platform for use by delivery businesses and begin expanding to other cities outside Accra. Thank you very much for listening.